Hello friends, I am sure all of you are leading a very happy life. In today's video, that is, it is our 237th video. It's a very short video where I will be telling you about the Mahasamadhi of Swami Nirmalananda. 2 days back, I introduced Swami Nirmalananda in one of my videos, and today we will be talking about the Mahasamadhi of that great saint. So, in December 1996, SADHGURU took his wife Viji and several inmates of the ashram to Swami Nirmalananda's ashram, because that in December he was physically very weak. He was almost ready for attaining Mahasamadhi. He was 73 years old, and on the 10th of January 1977 in the afternoon, he attained Mahasamadhi. He has already dug the place for him to sit into, and by afternoon he walked into the place, went into the pit and sat in a particular posture, and he attained Mahasamadhi. But as usual, earlier also we have seen that when he talked about Mahasamadhi, some of the public protested, and they made a big hue and cry that Swamiji is going to commit suicide. All sorts of underrated statements, and they complained to the higher authorities, and 2 policemen were permanently posted to observe Swamiji's activities, saying that he might commit suicide, and so to prevent him from doing it, 2 policemen were permanently appointed. And Swamiji never liked all those things. You see, this is where the public is unnecessarily interfering in somebody's life. See, if a normal person like us commits suicide, then we must prevent it. We should take precautions. But a great silent yogi like Swami Nirmalananda, who has been confined to the ashram for decades, if he wants to go into samadhi, then there is no question of committing suicide or anything like that. So just because we people cannot understand that, it doesn't mean that we have to talk low of such great people. So that is my idea. And Swami Nirmalananda even even he was feeling so bad that he has been monitored by 2 policemen all the time. He felt very bad, and he even complained to SADHGURU in the sense, look at this, in my old age 2 policemen are sitting right and left to me, and they are watching me all the time. And SADHGURU took it lightly. So what, let them sit, you mind your work, like that. That is SADHGURU's nature. But everybody cannot take it that way. However, on that particular day in the afternoon, he walked from his place into the place where he was to attain Mahasamadhi. He went inside the pit, and he sat in the lotus posture and attained Samadhi. After that also the public protested. After that also some people said he might have consumed poison, so his body must be sent for post-mortem. Such derogatory statements should never be made regarding such high yogis. If a normal person is doing something like this, okay, post-mortem must be done for normal people who try to commit suicide or commit suicide by consuming poison. It's a rule. We have to follow the rule. I am not against the rule. But these rules are meant only for normal people like us. not for a great yogi. Anyway, so some 50 people were around him at the time of Mahasamadhi, and the Isha meditators who were there, it had a very great impact on them, because they are all meditators. They might have known about attaining Samadhi. Their Guru, SADHGURU, would have explained to them what to do. There are these things, these steps are described in great detail in some of the spiritual books. So they said, seeing Swamiji and SADHGURU together, it was like looking at sun and moon at the same time together, like that. It had a very great impact on the Isha meditators who had come to witness the thing. And see, that day, the day he had chosen was a very auspicious day, Arudra Darshan day. The day is known as Arudra Darshan day. That is the longest night of the year, where Lord Shiva decided to perform his cosmic dance. So seeing his cosmic dance is Arudra Darshan. It is celebrated in a very grand manner in all Shiva temples. And now I just want to say my personal experience of this Arudra Darshan, and then I will complete the video. That is, what this is done, I told you, this is done in a very grand manner in all Shiva's temple. And in Chidambaram you might have heard, Chidambaram is a very great temple, and out of the 5 Panchabhutas, 5 elements, Chidambaram is the temple for Akash Tattva. Akash, ether, sky, Akash. Okay, Chidambaram represents Akash. And there I happened to go with my relative, and this in Chidambaram, Chidambaram is famous. It's for Akash Tattva, for representing the fifth, the one of the 5 elements. Leave alone that, in Chidambaram, the roof of the temple is built with 21,600 gold plates. Why 21,600? What does that mean? It means the number of times a human being breathes in a day. So we in a day breathe 21,600 times. And these gold plates were kept in place by using nuts and bolts. And they used 72,000 nuts and bolts to tighten these gold plates. Why 72,000? Some of you might already know. There are so many nadis or energy channels in our body, out of which 72,000 nadis are very, very important. So like that, by all means, Chidambaram temple is very, very famous. And I am sure you all might have visited the temple at least once. If not, definitely you must make it a point to see the place. Visit the place to feel the energy. And in Chidambaram, they call it Chidambara Rahasyam. Rahasyam means secret. What is the meaning of secret? Which cannot be explained, which cannot be told. That is the meaning of secret. And Chidambara Rahasyam means, see, if you want to have a special darshan, you can go there, and there is a curtain there. They remove the curtain and they show you at a particular time in a day. They show you the Harati. Okay, they show you the Harati. Once I went, and that time they showed like this, and then they put the curtain back. I did not see anything. I expected some Shivalinga or this Nataraj statue of Lord Shiva. Something I expected. I saw, I couldn't see anything. By the time they put the curtain also. Then when I came out, I asked my relative, my aunt, did you see anything? I did not see anything. Then she said that there is nothing to see. That is the meaning of Chidambara Ragasyam. That means, she said, Lord Shiva is representing Akash and it is considered to be there in that particular place. So, you cannot see Lingam or Nataraj there. So, his presence cannot be explained. His presence cannot be told. You have to feel it. So, my aunt explained that this is the meaning of Chidambara Ragasyam. Okay. And that Arudra Darshan is done in a very grand manner in Chidambaram temple. With the same aunt, I happened to go there, and it was a memorable day, unforgettable experience for me. In the sense, there was a big statue of Nataraja, Lord Shiva, and Abhishek was done, say from evening 6 o'clock to next day 6 a.m. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., the whole night they were doing Abhishekam with all the materials, one after the other, non-stop. And maybe in that hall there were some 1,000 people, and to my knowledge, nobody got up from the place. Nobody went to the restroom, to my knowledge. Some might have gone. I never went anywhere. My aunt and I sat there, glued to the place, eyes glued to the God. Not a second was wasted, one after the other. And you know, the milk Abhishek was done nearly for 5 to 6 hours. I was wondering, from where could they get this much of milk? From where did they collect this much of milk? That much of pots after pots. Then all other materials, flour, Abhishek with flowers, Abhishek with chandan, Abhishek with vibhuti, like that. All the things. 12 hours of non-stop Abhishek. You should be definitely a blessed person, and only when Lord Shiva gives you a chance, you will be entitled to see that. I hope all of you also get a chance to see that. May God bless you. Bye. Namaskar.